Crypto Nation. Let's get into margins. And as you know, if you've been watching the videos over the last couple of days, we have been cranking out over 8,000% returns on one coin, one Earth. But more importantly, where we make our money is basically on the way down. After huge pumps, we make more money coming back down. So it's a great market to learn how to margin, to go long and short. So let's get into it. All right, so as you can see here, this is very simple. We have our pushes up where we buy, and with the indicators, which you will find at linktree.com/venture capitalist, you can see here that we go by our indicators, and this is how the indicators work. And there's a video that we just made a little bit, I think the one before this, explaining how to take advantage of your indicators as they go up and down. And as you can see, our current indicator here is red, right? This is just the 1 minute. Now we trade on the 1 hour. So when we go to the 1 hour, if you notice, our AI indicators are red right here. Now what this basically is cash flow, right? So right now there's no cash coming in here. So what we call price action. Price action right now is went red, right? So this would have been, you would have been selling and going short somewhere at 0.07. But now as we move forward, we see what the trend is. Go watch that video right before this and it would explain what it is. So the trend right now is a huge pullback because it affected the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5, the 15, the 30, and then the 1 hour. It hasn't affected the 2 hour trend yet, which means it's still holding the possibility of going, this is just a bigger bounce. The 3 hour is still green. The daily is still green. So right now, as a whole, the coin is still has a upward movement coming, you know, that's going to be part of this movement here once it does this pullback. Now go watch the other video. It explains how to actually use the AI indicators, right? So right now the 1 hour is red. So what we need to do is we got to wait before we re-enter this coin on a long. We need this price action to be green again, and then we'll be gung-ho as long as everything else is you know, green at that time. So now if we take a look here, our 30 minute is red, our 15 minute is red, right? Our price action is red on all these, and the 5 minute is red. And we also have the 1 minute is red. So now let me show you how we make money. Since the 1 hour went red, that means that we can be shorting our product, our coin, right? And actually we could have started shorting as soon as the 30 minute went red, right? Anytime the 30 minute goes red, that means you have about an hour and a half, you know, it's ×3 of shorting. So we would have shorted in here at 0083. Okay, that's when you would have started shorting. You would have been shorting right off this candle here. 0078 would be your minimum, and you would be shorting. Now what shorting means is basically you would have been making money while this coin came down, and the beautiful thing about this is you would currently be up an additional 17%. But more importantly, if you're a hodler, guys, let's say you don't know how to short the market because you're learning, you haven't got into the VC Trading Academy to learn these simple techniques, that just means that you would have sold your coin at that level up there, which would have saved you 17% of your gains, right? You would have kept that in your pocket, and you'd be waiting to buy back with that 17% gains, which means you would get compounded on that 17% gains, which would be at least double. So this is going to give us an extra 32% worth of profits here, right? So now let me show you how to actually short. All you do, because this coin is in what we call isolated margins, we go over here, and just like the other video showing how we borrow to get USDT to buy the coin, we're going to show you a simple video how to short, right? So we start off here with $2.32. Just an example that you don't need a lot of money to make money, right? Now, shorting that, you get a 10x, which brings you about 22 bucks, right? Now, how you short a coin is real simple, right? This is just for educational purposes. You go over here and you hit borrow just like you would. Now, by default, the margin account will take you over to the borrowing page which will by default be USDT. And it says right here, you can borrow USDT, and it'll tell you how much you can borrow USDT based on what you have inside your account, right? Now, to short a coin, it's very simple. We want to change the USDT. Click up here, and we're going to type in the coin that we actually want to short. And the coin that we're looking to short is One Earth. So we're going to click on that. We're going to change the borrow to One Earth versus USDT. So now, in this particular moment, once the debt to ratio goes below the 90 and it opens up the opportunity to borrow, you will see that you will be able to borrow the One Earth right here, One Earth, right? Whatever the amount is, it'll be in not dollars, but it'll be in One Earth tokens. So if One Earth is worth $1 and they let you borrow 100, you will see that you could borrow 100 Earth. Now, if One Earth is worth a penny, you would see that you could borrow 1,000 One Earth because you're borrowing $100. And you do the same thing just like how you borrow USDT. You pick how much you want to leverage. If you're a rookie, you want to stay in the 50% range until you get used to the process. And then move up to 75%, because the more you borrow, the closer you are to your debt to ratio. The closer you are to your debt to ratio from 90 to 97, the quicker you can be liquidated if you don't know what you're doing. But if you only do 50%, instead of it being 90, it'll be 80%, which gives you an extra time of movement to make mistakes or enter at the wrong time, right? So currently right now we would hit borrow Earth, right? And then you just go back to your margin account just like we do when we borrow USDT. The only difference is, instead of the money being inside of USDT as what you borrowed, it would show up as One Earth, and it would be inside the total of One Earth, right? Now what that means right there is that it would be in the total and it would be in the liabilities right here. See that? Now, what we did is we already borrowed our $22 worth of One Earth, right? That was currently up here on total. And then all we did to start the short, right? The short doesn't start until you sell it, right? And then what I mean by sell it is when you trade it away. So you go to your trade button, you trade it and you sell it. You hit the very simple thing, right? So you hit trade. And what this is going to do is take you through the process just like selling One Earth, right? And what you're doing is you're borrowing One Earth at whatever price it is, okay? Very simple concept. If a coin is worth $1 and you borrow it and it's worth $1 at the time that you borrow it, you go to the market and then you hit sell. And when you sell it for the current price, whatever that price is, right? So currently One Earth is 00661, right? So that's when I sell it. Now, the ideal is to allow it to come back down to a lower price, right? Now, when you sell it, the money that you get for it becomes USDT, because that's what you're going to use to buy it back when it's at a lower price. The only difference is when I buy it back at a lower price, I will get more One Earth for my money, okay? Because it's cheaper, which means I get more quantity. And then when I pay back my loan, whatever extra quantity there is, that is mine to keep, and that is considered profit. And that is how easy it is to short the market and make money on the up and the down. So that's for people using margins, very easy to make money, or that's for people just that want to sell when they're hodling and not lose their profit. And then this all comes back to our indicators, to where, you know, we're going to stay either in a short here until the 15-minute becomes green again, which it hasn't. And that starts by watching the 3-minute turn green, the 5-minute turn green, and then we would close our shorts and we would let the 15-minute go green. But currently, this is a downward pattern, so we're staying in our short position here because our momentum is red, 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 red. So we're going to stay in this momentum going red, this trend, until the trend changes back to green, which is basically when we see this, you know, we'll see the 5-minute go green, the 15-minute go green, and then when the 30 goes green, we'll start be looking to go into a long. We'll close out of our positions and we'll wait for the 1 hour to go green, and then we'll re-enter with a heavy amount pushing it back up, because that momentum would be basically saying that it's changing directions. But that's how you short, guys. Hope that helped out, man. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to understand what we're logging into, you just go over here. This is called linktree.com. It's actually Linktree, linktr.ee/venture capitalist. Now, let me see if I can blow this up here. But the link is linktree.com, link, L-I-N-K, tree, Tree.com/venture capitalist. You can also go to their sub, which is Linktree, and they spell it where they put linktr.ee/venture capitalist. And either of those would basically get you right there. So Linktree, link like a link, linktr.com/venture capitalist, and you will see this pop up here. And you want to sign up right here for VC Trading Academy buy and sell alerts right to your cell phone. All these alerts go to your cell phone. They go right to your email. That you get an alert whether you're playing with the kids, making dinner, at work, or whatever. And then it's an hour candle, so you can go get into your trade when you have the time. But this alert will let you know if you need to sell, which you can do right on your cell phone. If you guys want account setups, if you want to get completely set up and how to put yourself together, there are other options here. But here's your VC YouTube. Make sure you're checking that out. That'll be where the videos are as well. If you're not in the Discord, go in here. If you want a mentor program, right, you can do all types of things on here, guys. But this is what you want right here, VC Trading Academy. That's only, when you click on that button, it's only $300 to sign up. Every one of our trades are, $3,000 to $3,000. If you would have been in this other trade here, you'd be up, probably $8,000 to $10,000 already on this one trade. So it keeps it real simple. Not that hard to get into. So when you click on there, a double click happen, okay? And when you click here, it's going to be really simple. It's going to pull up right here. Subscribe, buy and sell indicators, $300. And you get yourself put together here. It's very simple to get everything set up, guys. Other than that, good luck. God bless, guys. Hope it all works out for you. Stay on top of it. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch the videos. Like I said, we were going to become the #1 crypto Twitter, YouTube, Instagram account out there. Help us push that. We're going to get you all the information you need to be successful in crypto. What we're doing, you can mirror everything that we do, and you can move your way through the simplicity of it all, man. This is not that hard. And it looks like we're going to short past the 50 moving average and probably fall down to the 200 as these start to move, and then we'll be back on another tear. Other than that, guys, appreciate you, man. Good luck. God bless.